Welcome to Royal Gist. U.S. President Joe Biden arrives at state funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. Please, before we continue, I would appreciate if you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any update about the royal family. U.S. President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden arrived at London's Westminster Hall on Monday for the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. Mr. Biden is one in every of some of heads of country who's attending the funeral, in conjunction with individuals of different royal households and dignitaries from across the international. New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau are amongst dozens of different international leaders attending the funeral. World leaders, dignitaries, politicians, public figures and European royals have been a few of the 2,000 attendees. The carrier turned into performed with the aid of using the Rev. David Hoyle, the Dean of Westminster, at Westminster Abbey. UK Prime Minister Liz Truss and Patricia Scotland, the Commonwealth Secretary-General, examine lessons. Archbishop of Canterbury Justin Welby brought a sermon. Toward the quit of the carrier, the last post sounded earlier than a 2-minute silence turned into observed. The country funeral turned into introduced to end with the aid of using the Queen's Piper, who performed a reveille, the national anthem and a lament. Invitations had been dispatched over the weekend to the heads of country of nations with whom the UK has diplomatic relations. The listing of leaders who attended the country funeral turned into long and protected management throughout the Commonwealth and across the international. Representatives of Syria, Russia, Belarus, Myanmar, Afghanistan and Venezuela had been absent. For maximum countries with an invitation, attendance prolonged to the top of country plus a guest. Following Monday's country funeral, the coffin could be conveyed from the corridor to Wellington Arch, earlier than making its very last adventure out of London to Windsor. The Queen's adventure will quit at St. George's Chapel, inside the grounds of Windsor Castle, wherein her coffin could be diminished into the royal vault under the chapel. Biden turned into one of the few international leaders to reach in his personal motorcade on the Queen's funeral. However, for the final 10 days, his aides have labored backstage to make certain he had as small of a footprint as feasible, even as she turned into laid to rest. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any update about the royal family.